What's good, peeps? What's good? How we doing on this Saturday? Just hanging out. Got some new playlists, putting together. Thanks to Shark Anthony. Switch it back and forth so it's not just the lo-fi stuff, This one I'm a big fan of. Big fan. I don't know how this isn't everywhere. Love this song here. Just sticks in your head. Love it. Still getting around to all the stuff here. But he goes in on the production of this song. I love it. It's really good. Check it out, Shark Anthony. Have to add that to one of these commands here for Stream Elements. May do that right now, actually. While I'm thinking of it. Yeah, just vibing out to some Shark here. So now, if you do exclamation point Shark in the chat, this playlist will come up. DMCA free. I'll have to switch it when I do the live reading here. Yeah, when he brings in the saxophone on this, I effing love it. I sent him a poem, I think last week. Sent him a poem. So stay tuned on that. Right there. Oh, man. Love it. It's a way to start the stream, What's up, Jenny? Jamming out to some Shark Anthony here. Put together this playlist, DMCA free. Yeah, so I'll let this ride out just to start the stream out. Love it. Love the production on that.
Why would I quit my 9 to 5?
Oh, and then, you gotta cut out.
Favorite tech be an app that helps run my business. No offense, smartphone. None taken. Or fill my garage.
Let's try to, I gotta pause this now. switch it back. All right. Got my documents set up here. Got Photoshop set up here. We're good to go. We're good to go. So yesterday, took the first day off of 2021. Been going like 7 days a week there. So I put this together as like an audiobook for my grandmother that I promised, so I put it together, this audiobook for her, and it is just poems. Just the poems from the first book is what I put together, plus the definition of Bleace that I put at the beginning of the second book. So I just wanted to do some poem readings from the first book here. So I did like an audio book, just calling it Bleace, just the poems. And it's because there's poems throughout both of these books. And so I just took those out and as a start to the audiobook, because when I went into creating this audiobook, just did not know what I was undertaking. It is a huge production. And I want to do it right, I want to do it right. And I want it to be a listening experience. And I have it in my head of what I want. And getting there is going to take some time. And getting it to where I want it to be is going to take some time. So I don't want to shortcut it. So I cut it down into just poems. And I want to create like leitmotifs for every character. I think with the poems, there's 5 different characters for the poems. So I want 5 different sounds. And working with Shark Anthony, who produces, and he's going to create some of these for me. And I'm very excited to see where this first poem goes. I'll read the poem today of what I sent, as it is within the first book, but the one I sent him is Carol reading the poem because it's a female character in the book that the poem comes from. So it's from the Ice Queen. So she did that reading, did really well on that reading. So, and I downloaded some free songs from APM and, made this draft that I, put together for my grandmother, just from those kind of songs. And it's just a draft, and it was just a trial run. So I'm not publishing it because it's not where I want it to be. And I just made it for her. And also as a learning experience, as I've worked with voices and did voices and stuff in Adobe Audition, but nothing like an audiobook. That is something to really put together. It's one thing like reading it clean, reading each chapter clean, and how I want to read it. So that's part of it. And then you start overthinking it, and so you try to cut down the editing that you have to do. So I just wanted to stream some of that, of the reading, and maybe I'll take some of these clips, audio anyway, and use those as well. And it takes like different, because it takes a lot of takes to get a reading right, especially when you're just starting out. So, Bleace, just the poems is the audiobook that I'm working on. I have it all recorded, but do I love it? It's just like anything I do. It's never finished. You just stop working on it. And that's same is true with this audiobook for sure. I'm just gonna keep reading these poems, and okay, I like this take. All right, we'll get rid of that. Even piecing together different stanzas, I'll be like, okay, in this take I like this stanza, in this take I like another stanza, and being able to piece those together without a noticeable difference. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that project with Shark Anthony. We're just starting on it. I know it's going to take some time, longer than I thought. But once it's done, we're going to have a nice, cool piece. Yeah, so the reading will be from the first book in the sequel here. It's for Instagram. Yeah, Bleace just the poems. Take a drink of water before I start. Yeah, so appreciate you hanging out on this Saturday in the Northeast here. Got about, I don't know how many inches, but they said 5 to 8 inches we were supposed to get. I think we definitely got that. So in that range. Still in quarantine, not going anywhere. So appreciate you hanging out and hope you're staying safe. Cheers to all the coffee drinkers. Cheers. My max is 2 cups of coffee now with the heart. Had to change the diet. Thankful I didn't have to take coffee out as a avid coffee drinker. Take my coffee serious. Breakfast of Champions. Gonna turn down the music so I don't, sometimes you still get DMCA'd even in these DMCA free. Picks it up somehow. And I don't want really any background noise. I want to hopefully take some of these readings and use it for the audiobook, Bleace Just the Poems. I've got a draft together, but again, I'm going to keep working on it before I publish it. I want it to be right. So Bleace, noun, potential energy stored inside the chemical makeup of every living creature in the universe. That, once recognized and harnessed, can be kinetically unleashed through passionately positive creative acts that do not directly or indirectly harm others, i.e., writing, photography, painting, directing, acting, designing, cooking, or being a flaneur. Example, after the boy learned how to harness his Bleace, he was able to unleash it through writing. Time on the free-floating planet of Consumptia is in reference to the fact that the planet floats in space through the X, Y, and Z planes. Years are XYZ, days XY, hours X, minutes Y, seconds XX. Reality, what is it? Living in dreams, what is in between? Come on in, let's all see. Gather around, let's all breathe. Surpass normality, living in our own universe. In a foreign being's eye, we may not be fit. This is my Bleace, exposed for the first time. I hope it's ready. Are you? This is from Skriller, this next poem. If a being has the ability to kill, who is to say it cannot? If you have not had the pleasure of killing another of the same species, do you really know what it is to be set free? Do as you please as long as you are with me. Look at these scars. Tell me I don't know what bloody pleasure is. Pain and torture. Oh, the two words are so seductive when inserted one before the other. The sound tingles the spine. Squish, crack, squish. I long for the XY when I lay around all wet in the bodies of the just tortured. Make love to the freshly caught females. Some survive to the night, never a XY after. At first, I smile as they, knowingly or not, are having sex on last XY's perplexities. I love, knowingly or not, the complexity of power over multiple layers of victims. I get off knowingly or not better than with any amount of freshly caught females. They barely have a face, let alone a name. We are sure you have something to say, but you can just stop now. We don't care what you think. Nothing else to do. We are living the life now. We are young. We do what everybody does. We don't care what you think. We will cram your comments down your throat, old consumption, fat miserian. We will cram your comments down your throat till you puke up a good excuse as to why we shouldn't kill you. We are living it up while you sit there and do nothing, just watching over others live their lives, judging and critiquing on every move. Destroy the ones that birthed me. Kill father, fill mother. Here is my mind. Abuse me, fuck it all, then rape me. Penetrate me with your needle. Take me any way you want me. Love is a word I do not know. A world unknown I will show. Now again, these are characters. I just want to underscore after reading what I just read,